Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Today we will talk about the 10 most expensive fountains in the world. In the course of human history, fountains have served as an essential component of the architecture of public gardens, town squares, and other significant urban locations. These fountains enhance and draw attention to the natural beauty of the surrounding areas through their ornamentation, and they also serve as a draw for tourists who travel to those locations. 10. Buckingham Fountain. $750,000. It was opened to the public in 1927 at a total cost of $750,000, and the Buckingham Fountain is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Chicago, which is located in the United States. In addition, this is one of the largest fountains in the world, and it was designed after the Latona Fountain in Paris. Style of this fountain is Rococo. It looks a lot like a wedding cake, and it was constructed with pink marble imported from Georgia. It is also well known for its spectacular water and lighting performances, as well as for the 4 sculptures of seahorses that stand there. These statues represent the 4 states that are located around Lake Michigan: Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana, and Illinois. 9. Multimedia Fountain Roshan. $1.5 million. The next fountain on this list of the 10 most expensive fountains can be found in Ukraine. In addition to being the largest fountain in all of Europe, it is also one of the most expensive. An outstanding endeavor, the Multimedia Fountain Roshan came in at a total cost of $1.5 million. It was open to the public in 2011, and its multimedia shows combine water effects, lasers, 3D projection on the water screen, and music. As a result, some of the repertoires include works such as The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, The Nutcracker by Peter Tchaikovsky, and The Four Seasons, Summer by Antonio Vivaldi. 8. The Fountain of Wealth. $6 million. The Fountain of Wealth is not only one of the most expensive fountains in the world, but it is also one of the most popular fountains in the entire world. It is located in Suntec City in Singapore, and in 1998, it was recognized by Guinness World Records as the largest fountain in the world. In addition to that, the cost of its construction in 1995 is reported to have been $6 million. The fountain has a surface area of about 1,700 square meters and a height of almost 14 meters. Nevertheless, the water that is propelled into the sky reaches 30 meters in height, making it the most striking aspect of the fountain. If you want good fortune while in Singapore, you have to go around the fountain 3 times while touching the water. Only then will the gods of fortune smile upon you. 7. Jet Duo. $800,000 a year. It is widely acknowledged that the Jet Duo, which can be found in Geneva, Switzerland, is one of the fountains that stands at the greatest elevation in the entire world. Since it didn't officially open until 1891, we don't have any information regarding how much it cost to build. However, it is now known that the cost of its annual care is $800,000, which places it in the top 10 of our list of the most expensive fountains in the world. 500 liters of water from the lake are forced upwards at an altitude of 140 meters per second through the Jet Duo, which has become an iconic emblem of the city. This water is propelled skyward at a speed of up to 200 kilometers per hour. 6. King Fahd's Fountain. Price unknown. The magnificent King Fahd's Fountain can be found in Jeddah, the capital city of Saudi Arabia, which is also the location of the country's largest metropolis. It is not known how much this fountain, which began operations in 1985, cost to build. Nonetheless, given that it is the highest source of its style in the world, it is expected that its yearly maintenance expense is among the most expensive in the world. The city of Fontainebleau is home to both the iconic Jet Duo as well as this beautiful fountain. The water from the fountain shoots to a maximum height that, depending on whose source you trust, is either 260 or 312 meters above the surface of the Red Sea. Neither of these numbers is particularly accurate. 5. Archibald Fountain. Price unknown. The Archibald Fountain in Sydney is the next fountain on this list of the top 10 most expensive fountains, and it is also the second most expensive fountain in the world. It is not known how much money was spent on the construction of this fountain, which first opened its doors to the public in the year 1932. On the other hand, taking into account the fact that it is generally acknowledged to be the best public fountain in Australia, it is believed that the cost of its annual upkeep is among the highest of the world. 4. Bellagio Fountain, $40 million. The best free show in Las Vegas, United States of America, may be found at the Bellagio Fountain. It is a water fountain that has been choreographed with performances that are set to music and light. It is reported that the building cost $40 million to construct, and ever since it was first opened to the public in 1998, it has even become a popular spot for Las Vegas couples to hold their receptions. In addition, the show is performed in front of the Bellagio Hotel and features a total of 30 songs. Some of the songs that have been performed in the past include Time to Say Goodbye by Andrea Bocelli, God Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood, Viva Las Vegas by Elvis Presley, My Heart Will Go On by Colleen Dion, and The Sound of Silence by Disturbed. 3. The Dubai Fountain, $218 million. The city of Dubai is home to another magnificent fountain that can be seen on this list of the 10 most expensive fountains. It is estimated that $218 million was spent on the construction of the Dubai Fountain, which is considered to be one of the city's most popular tourist destinations. In the middle of downtown Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, on the man-made Burj Khalifa Lake, is where you'll find this attraction. Due to the fact that this fountain is the tallest performing fountain in the world, it enchants hundreds of tourists each and every day with an entrancing continuous performance of dancing, music, and lights. 2. Grand Cascade Fountain, dollar price unknown. A magnificent fountain known as the Grand Cascade can be found inside the Palace of Peterhof in Peterhof, Russia. There is no doubt that this is one of the most stunning and magnificent royal residences in the whole wide world. Here you will find all of the splendor and wealth that was distinctive of the Russian Empire. The Grand Cascade, which was constructed with golden sculptures and through which water flows until it reaches a canal that takes water to the sea, is perhaps the most well-known source of water for the palace. It is estimated that because of the luxury and the tourist character that defines the fountain, it is one of the most expensive fountains in the world, as well as the price of its annual maintenance. Despite the fact that the cost of construction is unknown, the construction of the palace and its gardens came to an end in 1721. Since then, it has been estimated that the cost of the fountain's construction. 1. Moonlight Rainbow Fountain, $20 billion. As we come to the end of this rundown of the top 10 most expensive fountains in the world, let's take a moment to discuss the Moonlight Rainbow Fountain. This spectacular fountain can be found in Seoul, South Korea, and it now holds the title of longest bridge fountain in the world. According to the Guinness World Records, in addition to that, it has somewhere around 10,000 LED nozzles. In addition to this, it is around 1,140 meters long and has the capacity to pump roughly 190 tons of water every minute. All of the water that it pumps comes directly from the river, and it is continuously recycled. As a last point of interest, the approximate cost of its construction in 2009 was $20 million. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below.